Hi guys, in today's video I have a guinea pig guinea pig updates really. So yeah, the girls are now arguing. Great. So I now have 8 guinea pigs. That was not something I ever planned on having that number at one time, but that has happened. So the end of last year, we decided to get Fergus castrated because he was showing me a lot of signs of being depressed, because the problem we faced is when he was outside in the run with the boys, they would pay him a lot of attention, they would vocalise to him, but inside they blanked him, and I don't know why. And when we first got Fergus, he was very hormonal and very aggressive towards other guinea pigs, and we'd always thought about getting him castrated or trying to find a spayed female, and we couldn't find a spayed girl anywhere. I was looking for 6 months at least, and I found one in London, but getting her to Liverpool just would have been ridiculously expensive, and just, yeah. So, and then there would have been the risk of them not getting on, and then she would have had to go all the way back to London, and it was just a lot, really. So, and we also have no guinea pig Pacific rescues by me. The nearest rescue, I think, is in Cheshire or Lancashire. I'm not too sure. But obviously, then with the pandemic, it was one of them situations. So, obviously, then we saw Tosie on her own. We got her, put her next to Fergus, got Fergus castrated. He then got one abscess, and then that got treated because Tosie decided to rip his stitch out because the vets were like, you can do supervised intros where just to make sure he doesn't hump her or get her pregnant, just kind of do mini intros, which we did. They really liked each other in the very beginning, even till the end, but it was getting to the point where we had to stop because Fergus was on meds. He was on antibiotics and he was on Baytril and Loxicon, I believe, for quite a while, and then after that he came off them really, really well, and then but Tosie wasn't okay with being by herself. She's one of those guinea pigs who thrives. For example, when I would walk in the room, she would hide and shake, and she was very, very anxious. And then because of that, I then went to Pets at Home. I looked in their adoption bay, and they had none. And then my sister went because my sister wanted a pet, and I suggested why not get a guinea pig because she can live within my group. It's not taking up space, and I'm planning on getting a new cage anyway, which would fit 3. So she decided to go do that. We bonded the girls first. That introduction was probably one of the easiest introductions I think I've ever done. And then the beginning of January, we then decided to bond Fergus with Scarlett and Tosie. Scarlett is in there currently with Fergus. At the moment, we have Tosie and the new female out. So we did that. That introduction went really, really well. We bought them a 5x2 C&C cage from Cavi with a loft. And things were going well for the group for quite a while. And then 2 weeks ago, I came downstairs one morning and oh no, sorry, it was before that. I noticed Fergus and Tosie were always together, but that can happen with trios. I've seen it before. I've had friends who've had trios. I've been in college with trios who have done that, but never. It's always been okay because that one doesn't really mind being by herself, and she didn't mind it actually, to be fair. And then it was to the point where one night I went to feed them their veg, and Tosie kept lunging at her, and Scarlett was grabbing her food and running away, which wasn't normal. And Figs and Tosie were kind of lunging at her every time she went near the bowls. So the next day, I came down and Tosie and Fergus had Scarlett pinned in a corner, and Fergus was on her all day. Tosie kept lunging at her. It wasn't fair. She was very, very clearly stressed. And whenever the other guinea pigs would come near her, she would puff herself up and start making agitated vocals, and I couldn't leave that situation. So then we decided to ring Pets Home. They told me they only had 2 older girls for adoption, which I was gonna get them, but I don't have the cage space for 5. And then they said to me, oh, we have 3 girls in the baby bit. And I'm not a fan of buying guinea pigs. Out of all my guinea pigs, 6 of them are rescues. So Tosie's a rescue, Fergus is a rescue, the 4 other boys are a rescue, but Tosie and Scarlett are not. Scarlett and Sesame are not. So then I went to Pets at Home to have a look, and they had 3 girls. They had 2 shorthairs and a ridgeback. And I really, really like ridgebacks. I haven't had a ridgeback since Gus, and Gus died 3 years ago now. 3 years, I think it must have been, 2.5 years ago. So I went for the ridgeback. We did that introduction. That introduction went really, really smoothly. Tosie, a little bit after, was a little bit of a problem. She did have a little bit of an issue with the new female near Fergus for a bit. That's all smoothed itself out now. And to be fair, the whole group in general has really calmed down. They are ready to go in, that's why they're all sitting in there, but I will go and show you the new individuals within the group. They're also getting a lot of floor time because they've only got a 5x2 CNC, and I'm looking into getting them a new cage or extending that cage. I have a double 100 that I have that I'm going to try and connect on to their cage and just give them a bit more space until I can try and get a 6x2 or something. I don't know, I'm going to attempt, but at the front that is Tozy. She is the alpha female of this group. Let me go grab new females. So this is Sesame here. Oh, sorry. That there is Scarlet. She is the older of the two new girls, and this little lady here is little Miss Sesame. She is so cute. Now Sesame is 8 weeks old. She is quite a feisty female, to be honest. She's definitely, I believe, going to be quite high up within the social group. As she gets older, she doesn't actually allow Tozy to pick on her the way Scarlet does. Scarlet is the bottom still. But the good thing is Fergus and Scarlet are protecting her whenever Tozy does lunge at her, which is really, really good. She's grown so much actually since I've got her. I'm slightly suspecting she might be, I don't know. She's just, her belly region to me is getting slightly bigger every single day, and I've only had her 4 days. So that is something I'm going to be looking into and speaking to my vets about. But yeah, this group though are getting along quite well now. There isn't as much bullying. Tozy and Scarlet, to be fair, don't get on, but they tolerate each other, which that's all I can really hope for. And yeah, so that is all the guinea pig updates. The boys are doing really, really well upstairs. Albert, Archie and Fergus are all 3 this year, which is, I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, so in this group we have Fergus, who's at the very back. He is the teddy. And then he's 2.5. Scarlet, who's 8 weeks. Tozy, who is 4 to 5 to 6 months. I can't remember. And then we have little Miss Scarlet there, who is 3 to 4 months old. So yeah, that is this group. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I do have more guinea pig videos planned, like floor times and stuff like that. But comment down any new videos you guys want to go see. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.